Hello and welcome to Past Life Regression Meditation. Please find a comfortable position to sit in or lay down. Prefer sitting. Make sure you're not disturbed for a few moments. You are not cold or hot. Dim the lights, and if you need a little light meditative music, please put it on now. And we settle in. Then we close our eyes gently. And we begin now by taking 3 conscious deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your mouth, whichever you prefer. In and out comfortably. Breathing in deeper and slower, and exhale. Release and let go. Breathing in deeper and slower, and exhale. Release and let go. Breathing in deeper and slower, and exhale. Release and let go. We will begin by bringing attention to your body and any tension that resides in it. We will constrain and tense up parts of the body one at a time to release any residual tension. Please tighten up the body part that I name and release it when I say release. Tense up and clench your right hand. Hold and release. Tighten your left hand. Hold and release. Tighten your right arm. Hold and release. Tighten your left arm. Hold and release. Tighten your right foot. Hold and release. Tighten your left foot. Hold and release. Tighten your right leg. Hold and release. Tighten your left leg. Hold and release. Tighten both of your arms and hands. Hold and release. Tighten both feet and legs. Hold and release. Tighten your face. Tighten your neck. Hold and release. Tighten your chest, your back, and your stomach, and hold and release. Tighten your face, your chest, your stomach, both arms and hands, both feet and legs. Hold and release. Tighten your entire body, everything you've got. Tighten, hold, and release. And breathe and release. That's right. With each breath you take, you will relax and release deeper and deeper, because you can tell your body to breathe and to relax and to calm. As the body relaxes, the mind relaxes, and your breathing and relaxing continues automatically all by itself. You relax deeper and deeper still with every breath you take, allowing yourself to sink deeper and deeper into the warmth and the comfortable relaxation. Relaxing the top of your head, letting go of the tension in your face, allowing yourself to let go right here, right now, because it is okay to let go. And it feels so good to allow yourself to rest. Relaxing shoulders and arms and hands, feeling the warm wave of relaxation sinking you deeper and deeper into a safe, warm feeling of relaxation and surrender. With every breath you take, you sink deeper and deeper still, relaxing your chest, your back, your stomach, and hips, releasing tension in your upper thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and toes. Releasing all residual tension and following the sound of my voice, allowing my voice to take you deeper and deeper into a safe, warm, and comfortable relaxation. Focus on the sound of my voice because you can decide to follow these words to enjoy a hypnotic state today that can range from drifting attention to deep relaxation. Even if your attention seems to wander, my voice will go with you. You do not have to seem to hear or remember every word because you can hear everything you need to here and now. You do not have to try. Just allow yourself to go with the flow. It will be easy and pleasant for you to focus on my voice. Your body may fall asleep and drift your conscious mind, but your subconscious mind will hear my voice clearly at all times and easily follow my directions. Follow the numbers down as I count backwards from 5 to 0, beginning with 5, feeling the weight of your head, and 4 with your eyes closed. Turn your eyes upwards as if looking toward your forehead, then letting a warm, heavy, pleasant energy flow down, aware of the air on your skin. And 3, the feeling within, down deeper into your heart beating, sending warm, loving energy through your body, aware of your pulse. 2, flowing down to your legs, down to the soles of your feet, heavier and heavier, letting the heavy, sleepy, daydreamy feeling take over. And I wonder if it reminds you of one time watching a late night movie, trying to stay awake but feeling half asleep, with your eyelids so heavy, trying not to close, yet closing. Then a feeling of relief as you inevitably allow yourself to relax completely. You could still hear the movie and you could tune into your own movie. And now, how good that felt to finally hear your inner voice say, it's okay to relax, slowing down deeper with every breath, heartbeat, and number. Now with 0. Notice the most relaxed part of your body. Let that relaxation grow and flow through you. If that calm, cleansing energy had a color, what would it be? You breathe in, imagine, and feel that color of calm, cleansing energy flow through your body. As you breathe out, imagine and feel that you can breathe out any stress or tension like a gray color that can go out and dissolve away completely. Let your color of calm, cleansing energy grow and go deeper, surrounding your whole body like a healing, protecting cocoon of light, creating a protective layer of light around you. Imagine, visualize, or feel a staircase with 10 steps that can take you down to a door into a safe, comfortable, white room where you can access your past lives. Notice the color and texture of the staircase. So start going down the staircase slowly. Imagine, see, or feel your feet stepping down, going down, deeper down with each step, deeper down with every breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, slow down, deepen. 6, your subconscious. 5, doesn't mind. 4, getting to the bottom. 3, ready to step into your white room with 1, and now be there at the bottom of the stairs. Now reach out to open the door and find a white room with a comfortable chair. Make it how you like it as you go inside and settle back into the comfortable chair. Imagine in front of you there's a cinema screen with a relaxing scene like a beach or a lake or a garden or your favorite place in nature. Once you find your favorite place in nature, imagine moving right into that place so you can feel being there. Feel the sun or water on your skin. You are in your relaxing place now. Notice the colors, the sounds, and smells all around. The breeze on your skin, whether it's warm sand you're sinking into, or warm water you float on, or soft grass you step on. Notice the feeling in your skin and the feeling within. Breathing in calm, clear relaxation with every breath. Feeling all your muscles that you have tensed up earlier now fully relaxed, resting, and it feels so good. Notice the sky above with clouds floating and dissolving like your thoughts in your vast awareness. Because the fact that you are here relaxing means your subconscious mind is willing to work with you now to achieve your goal in the new days. Now you can invite your spirit guide to join you in your relaxing safe space. Send a request now by saying in your mind, I ask my spirit guide to come and help me now. You might see or hear or sense your spirit guide. They might look like an orb, an angel, an animal, a light, or anything else. See it now. Once it appears, ask, what is it? If it has a name, or what should you call it? What does it look like? Now we can set an intention for your past life travel. You can repeat in your mind, I ask my spirit guide to help me access causative events in a past life or lives. I ask because I am ready to resolve my present life issues. Now you can visualize that you went back in time in this life when you felt a peaceful confidence. Do not overthink it, just let the first image come to you. This is a resourceful state and you can connect with it at any time. I will count from 3 down to 0. At 0, you'll be able to recall or imagine any moment or peaceful, confident days, years, or decades ago. Drifting back with 3, a moment of peaceful confidence coming up with 2, coming into focus and ready to step into the scene with 1 and feel the feeling with 0. Now be there. In that moment, are you inside or outside? What are you doing? How old are you? What do you hear, see, sense? How are you feeling? Notice where you feel that feeling in your body. Let that feeling of peaceful confidence grow, filling your entire being. You can let this feeling move all throughout your body. Fill yourself up with that peaceful confidence now. Now let that feeling move into the background. This feeling has your back. Remember that while we deal with past life issues. Now we can go back to a causative event creating a negative effect. It can be a specific moment in this life that is months or years or decades ago, and it has everything to do with your core issue that you're struggling in. If you are ever uncomfortable with this experience or any experience, simply float above it and watch it from a distance. Allow any memory to arise without overthinking and overanalyzing. As we go backwards with 3, returning to significant time, back to a causative event of your main issue in this life. So just let one specific moment come up and come into focus and into 0. Now be there. In that moment, where are you? Are you inside or outside? How old are you then? What is happening there? What are the words you're saying? What are the thoughts you're thinking? Anybody there with you? What are you feeling? Notice your body language. What are the emotions? What do you know now about what you experienced then? Now let that moment in time fade away. Go back to your safe place in nature. Breathe and relax. You're doing wonderful. Issues and blockages in this life can have a cause in a past life. The thoughts, feelings, and issues faced in this life can be the bridge that takes you back to past life that can heal present life issues. In your place in nature, imagine a large mirror that has the power to show information about your soul's journey. Does your mirror have straight lines or curves? What color is the frame? What is the frame made out of? If you were to touch it, what would it feel like? Look at the mirror and imagine your present day face reflected in the mirror. See your reflection. Now imagine your face 10 years ago reflected in the mirror. Recall what your hair and clothes look like. Now imagine your face from when you were 10 years old, looking back at you in the mirror. Recall your hair and clothes. Now that mirror can act like a screen. It can play a scene that is your earliest memory possible. Maybe 5 years old, maybe 10 months old, maybe even in your mother's womb. Let it take you there now. Where are you there? Notice the background. If it's a house, neighborhood, or a nursery room, let that scene or scenes, if it's multiple moments, play out, going further and further back in time, earlier and earlier, the earliest possible memory. Play it out now. In this mirror, you can see your past faces reflected and past scenes play out. Now go back further and further in time to some years before your birth in the present lives, backwards to some years toward the end of your past life. As I count backwards from 5 to 0, your last past life face can appear in the mirror, and or scenes from your past life can play out. With 5, imagining that past life face. 4, getting clearer. 3, that face acting in a past life scene. With 2, coming up and being there. 1, 0, now be there. You are now in a past life. Are you male or female? What are you doing? What are you wearing? Where are you? Is there anyone else there with you? Look around. What year is it? How are you feeling? What do you know about yourself? What do you do? Where are you from? What is happening? Is this the lifetime that has a significant event that is still affecting your life in the present lifetime? The first answer is the correct one. Play out the scene fully and remember that if you get uncomfortable at any time, just float above it, above the scene, observing it safely from up above, watching it unfold. Play it out now. If you feel that that is not the life, once you play it out and it does not provide a resolution to your current life issue, you may now enter a lifetime that does that. And 3, 2, 1, 0, you are there. Repeat your experience of noticing where you are, who you are, whether you're male or female, and what you're doing, and who's there with you, all the way to the time of when this significant issue has started. What can you learn from this experience? And how did this experience affect you in your present life? How did it play forward? Play it out now. See and feel. You are safe, you are loved, and you are protected. Merely recall this experience without emotionally involving yourself in the process. Observe it like a movie. Go through it and go all the way to the end of that lifetime. And once you're at the end, all the way in the end of that lifetime, we can learn about the experience of leaving that body with detachment and peace, with just enough feeling to get the message, knowing you are safe here and now. As I count down from 5 to 0, with 5, move to the last day, and 4 of that life, 3, with a detachment and peace, with 2, 1, and 0, be there. Where are you? What age are you? Are you alone or are there others around? What life changes have happened? What is happening there? What are your words or inner thoughts? What are your emotions? What else do you know? Play it forward to the moment of leaving that body. Once you're ready to leave the body, let go and notice the relief. Leave any emotions or sensations that is no longer your body. Can you look down from the ceiling and sky and see that body? How do you feel about that body now when you're looking down? Notice the transition feeling. What do you know about the body and process of transition now? Play it forward to see if there's a funeral for you to witness. Feel that pulling sensation of leaving the body. Is there a funeral? What happens? Where is it? Who's there and how do you feel? We can pause here for a moment to observe the end of the lifetime by looking down at the body or the funeral. And we can look up and connect with your spirit guide for a brief life review. If you look up, what do you see? Can you see any points of light? Do you feel drawn or pulled to a brighter point of light? How does it feel? Can you move yourself towards the light or through a portal using a thought or intention? As I count from 5 to 0, you will be surrounded by a loving, wise light. With 5, into the light. 4, move towards the center. With 3, feeling the loving, wise light, filling you with peace. With 2, to meet your spirit guide for a life review. With 1, 0, now. You can ask now your spirit guide or higher self, what was the main lesson from the past life? How was that past life connected to the present life? What new actions can I take now? What advice can you give me? Take a moment to play this out now. When you feel you are done with this experience, you begin to feel that soon you can come back fully into the present life, feeling great because you have been able to experience a regression to a past life where you learned where you needed to learn. We thank your spirit guide and higher self for their help. We ask that they help you integrate this past life recall into your daily life. So anytime you think of this session, you become more present in the now, feeling calm and relaxed. In a moment, I will count you up to 5, and at 5, you will come back fully into the present moment, feeling good, relaxed, and peaceful. So, coming up with 1, letting where you have just been fade away slowly, becoming aware of your body, slowly wiggling your fingers and your toes. 2, coming back into this time and place and space. And 3 and 4, slightly moving your toes and fingers. And with 5, feeling good, slowly opening your eyes, refreshed and alert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, feeling good.